Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Kauk and welcome to my Project 2 video review for MDF1 1402. I'm starting out here in the storyboard, and as you can see here I have my tab bar controller for my first. Then my first tab is the navigation controller, which then goes through 3 screens. My second tab is my table view, which then goes into a detail view. And finally, my third tab is a custom UI that I built out for this assignment. I'm going to quickly go over some of the code. I found this project actually wasn't too bad. There wasn't really anything I struggled with this time around. All the code kind of fell into place, and after last week it all made a lot more sense to me, so this week there was really no stumbling blocks working my way through it. As you can see, my first view controller, it's pretty empty, there's nothing in there. My second view controller, this is where my tab or table view is, sorry. So here you can see again it comes up with all my data objects and me declaring them. And then again, most of the code's very similar to last week. Down at the bottom it has it passing through to my detail view, which if I go down here, here's my console detail view. Pretty simple setup. My review controller, this is for my custom UI. It wasn't anything too special. Again, it sets my properties for my data object, and then it outputs them all into the view. Down here is my data object.h. As you can see, there's my properties I have for my table view and then for my review controller. So the code was pretty simple this time around. It was a lot of just remembering everything we did in week 1 for the table view stuff, so that wasn't too bad. It all came to me pretty easily. So I'm going to quickly start up the project here. It takes a little bit of time, but hopefully it's not too sluggish. So for my application, I decided to do just a simple little application. It has to do with gaming. I'm quite a gamer, so I decided that what better way to express my love of gaming than to do an application about it. And for my navigation part of the assignment, I actually just kind of did my backstory in gaming. My first view, as you can see, is my history and the early years of it. So we scroll down, continue to part 2. If you go to part 2, here is the later years and that little more information about it. And then part 3, it's a pretty short one. This is what the future holds, so I'm talking about what I intend to do in the future. And hopefully with my mobile degree, not only can I work on applications for companies, but I fully intend to start trying to produce and develop my own mobile games. So then we click at the back and it goes back to our through every screen. And down here, let's go to current consoles. Here's my table view, again similar to last week. So the Xbox One, that's my first one. As you can see down here, it has the link, and I've used the information in the article. The detail view again is very similar to last week. I'll click on a different one and then you can see there's just no URL in this one. So click exit view, takes me back to the table view. Now if we go down here, this is my custom UI. So here I put out labels, I formatted everything how I wanted it to. So I have a UI image here, and then I have my text here and another text down here. It actually goes further down to the bottom, but for now this is all I have in here. And then down here the score is actually an image view, so I just put in an image of the 9.5. So basically I put it as an image view because that allows me to easily swap out if I decide I don't want to do numbers or I want to do stars or anything like that. It's an easy swap. And then down here again, just a little more UI, a label, and then text underneath. It's nothing too complicated, but I really like the layout that I designed for it. I think it's a very clean layout, and overall I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So this is my video review for week 2. Hope everyone had a successful week. Thank you very much.